is sign up for English class. If you want to sign up for English class, the most sensible thing you can do is sign up for English class with Vaughn. If you want to sign up for English class with Vaughn, the easiest thing you can do is sign up for 2 hours of class a week. But if you really want to improve your English, the best thing you can do is sign up for Vaughn Premium. 7.5 hours of class a week with the best English teachers in the business. That's the best thing about Vaughn Premium. Plus, a Daytown experience at the end of the course. And that's the coolest thing about Vaughn Premium. Vaughn Premium for people who are serious about improving their English.
Infórmate del curso intensivo Vaughan Premium en el 91-133-5833.
Hola, queridos oyentes. Quería hablaros un poco de los cursos intensivos en grupos reducidos que tenemos 1 o 2 veces a la semana porque, yo me acuerdo cuando empecé a dar clases en Vaughan ahí por el 2006 y me acuerdo de la dinámica que hemos tenido en esos cursos. Eran, grupos reducidos de 5 o 6 personas y, claro, al principio nadie ni sabía inglés ni conocía a sus compañeros y a lo largo de esos 3 meses que dura ese trimestral, pues se ha formado un grupo realmente bonito. Se han formado amistades, la gente aprendía muchísimo y era una manera muy divertida y muy amena de pasar las tardes, 2 veces o 3 veces a la semana. Entonces os animo mucho a apuntaros a esos cursos intensivos o trimestrales que tenemos y si queréis pues llamadnos para más información al 91 133 5833.
Ay, sería genial tener un campamento para mis hijos totalmente en inglés y que encima fuesen campamentos temáticos para que se lo pasaran genial. Caballeros y princesas, Harry Potter, máquinas del tiempo, talent show. Pues si encima no tuviesen que salir de Madrid, ¡buah, eso sería fantástico! Y si además no tuvieran que dormir fuera de casa y pudieran volver el mismo día, ¿tendrán algo así los de Vaughan?
Lo tenemos. Se llama Urban Camps. Llámanos al 91-133-5832 y te lo contaremos todo. 91-133-5832. Este verano tus hijos van a vivir un montón de aventuras en inglés. Y sin salir de Madrid. En los Urban Camps tenemos un montón de aventuras y temáticas disponibles y todo sin que los peques tengan que dormir fuera de casa. Tu reserva ya en campamentosvaughan.com. Urban Camps. Aventuras en inglés. No las dejes escapar. Disfruta de los Urban Camps en Las Rozas, Colegio Europeo de Madrid, en Aluche, Colegio Santa Gema Galgani, Las Tablas, Colegio Estudiantes, en Metropolitano, Ciudad Universitaria, CMU Isabel de España y en Arganda, Colegio Say Virgen de la Soledad. Infórmate de los campamentos de Vaughan en campamentosvaughan.com. Aquí comienza Inglés Online TVE.
Everybody, hi there. Hello. Welcome to the program. It's that time. It's that time again, friends. It's Inglés Online TVE because we are online, en línea. No, we're online. We're connected. Just like our friend Agustin who says, "Hi everyone." Hello, Kyle. Hi, Agustin. How are you? ¿Qué tal? Belen is there as well. Belen's back. She's back, everybody. Thanks for connecting, Belen. He says, "Hello everybody and good evening." Jose Luis says, "Hello, everybody. Kyle, I'm early here." Yeah, he was early. He was the first one on the stream today. We're still waiting to populate our stream. There are only a few people there now, but poco a poco, little by little, you can join us. I encourage you to connect and join the fun here. That is the chat on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. You can go to youtube.com and type in Inglés Online TVE. Inglés Online TVE. Inglés Online TVE, and you can find our live stream right now. And hit subscribe so that way you won't miss it. You won't miss the fun. Today we're going to explore class number 74. Oh my gosh. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it, Juanjo? Juanjo's back, everybody. He was away yesterday, but he's back. We're having the whole variety of Von Radio technicians involved in this show. And today is class number 74, and I welcome your participation, your questions in the chat. Si tienes dudas, preguntas, mándamelas, okay? Send them to me through YouTube. We are live. Okay, let's begin with today's beginner content.
Nivel básico.
Nivel básico. Belen says, hello, Juanjo. Welcome back. Yes. As usual, the ladies are welcoming Juanjo back. Yes. And oh, yeah. That's right. Oh, yeah. Dave. It's Dave Grammars, everybody. Dave says, hi there, everyone. Welcome aboard, Dave Grammars. Cool. Lots of people participating. Thank you. Okay, let's look at our first sentence. Let's see the first sentence today. It is, what's the weather like? What's the weather like? Which is one of the common ways to ask about the weather. You could say, how's the weather? ¿Qué tal el tiempo? How's the weather? Or, what's the weather like? What is the weather like? But we always use this contraction, don't we? What's the weather like? ¿Qué tal el tiempo? Hoy. What's the weather like? What's the weather like? It's sunny and hot. And actually, that's true. Today, in Madrid at least, when I came in, it was sunny and hot. It might not be so hot now. It's 7 o'clock, but hey, what's the weather like? It's sunny and hot. Está nublado, right? It's cloudy. Or it's raining. Está lloviendo. It's raining. And everybody learns the expression, it's raining cats and dogs. Lloviendo a cántaros, no? But in English, we do say that. Everybody knows that expression, it's raining cats and dogs, but I think it's more common to say it's pouring. It's really pouring. Like about a month ago, we had about 3 or 4 weeks, it seemed, of nonstop rain. So, by the way, for a little challenge for those of you on YouTube, write in. Tell me on YouTube, how's the weather where you are? Let us know where you are and how the weather is. You could say, I'm in Madrid and it's sunny. I'm in Madrid and it's sunny. But some people are going to say, look, I'm in Bogota, Colombia, and it's cloudy. Or it's overcast. I'd like to know how the weather is in Iran. Yesterday we had someone from Iran listening, Juanjo. Iran. People from all around the world enjoying the show today. So write in, tell me, how's the weather? ¿Qué tal el tiempo? Where you are. What's the weather like? What's the weather like? Or how's the weather? So Dave Grammars has a good point. He says, but pouring isn't heavy rain, is it? Yeah, pouring is heavy rain. It's really pouring. Oh my God, it's... So like if I take this water, I have some water here. If I do this, I can pour the water. Pouring is intentional. When you like tirar agua, echas agua, to pour the water. But if you spill it, if it's accidental, it's spilling. I never spill water in the radio studio. At least I try not to. Once I spilled a little bit of coffee, but nothing serious. To spill. So spill is accidental, pour is intentional. But we very often say, oh, it's pouring out. It's pouring out. I often say, look, it's really coming down. Is it ever coming down out there? That's what I say. Maybe that's my own invented expression. Let's see. Belen says, it's warm and sunny. A nice day to drink a beer at a cafe outside. Instead of cafeteria, in English, you'd say a cafe. Cafeteria in English, the word cafeteria implies industrial dining. Yeah. Cafeteria is like in a school cafeteria, or a residence cafeteria, or a prison cafeteria, or a cafeteria implies sort of industrial industrial or commercial, large scale, not a restaurant. Not un café o cafeteria like you have in Spanish, but in Spain. But a cafeteria, yeah, is more like industrial, in an office building where office workers eat at a discount. They have a cafeteria, and usually they have you get the plastic tray and you move along. That's a cafeteria. Agustin says, here in Buenos Aires, it's quite sunny. Now, I don't know if we have any Argentinian. Do we have any Argentinian music, Juanjo? Maybe un tango, no sé. I don't know. But I think Juanjo should know this, right? Un tango, algo así, no? Maybe a little Argentinian music for Agustin, our friend Agustin, who's tuned in. Aquí estamos, sí. He says, here in Buenos Aires, it's quite sunny. Okay. Jose Luis says, here the weather is cloudy. Now, where are you, Jose Luis? In Madrid? David Grammer says, pouring a drink. I get it. I thought it was more like drizzling. Drizzling is like, I don't know. Do you say chispeando? Drizzling. Chirimiri. I like these expressions in Spanish. But drizzling is, it's coming down a little bit. But pouring is like heavy rain. Heavy, we say. Belen says, thanks for the explanation. Agustin says, that would be great. We'll see what we can do. Jose Luis says, I'm from the Dominican Republic. So Jose Luis is in the Dominican Republic. He says it's cloudy. And hey, yo! There you go. Belen says, Juanjo, I want un chotis on the 14th of May. Un chotis. Podemos preparar un buen chotis, ¿no? Para el día 14 de mayo. Claro que sí. Right? That would be, that. Y lo bailamos y todo, he says. Yeah, Juanjo will stand behind me bailando chotis during the show. I think that's a good idea. All right. Now, Jose Luis Plasencia, he says here it's 1:09 p.m. So it's just, midday in Dominican Republic. Marcelo's writing in from Bolivia. How's the weather in Bolivia? ¿Qué tal el tiempo en Bolivia? Dave Grammer says, I'm here in Cantabria. It's a green paradise. Needs to be watered quite often, but we all need a break sometime. Cool. Marcelo, how's the weather in Bolivia? Let us know. Tell us a bit about that one. Anyway, our sentence today, what's the weather like? ¿Qué tal el tiempo? How's the weather, or what's the weather like? It's sunny and hot. Hace sol y calor. And Chema says, Kyle, on the 14th of May, you could play some chords of a chotis and sing it. You have almost a month to prepare it. Yeah, that's true. Maybe we should do that. Play some chords. Yeah, me. I play I don't know. A few chords, maybe. We'll see. Ya veremos. Anyway, let's move on to today's intermediate content.
Nivel intermedio.
Nivel intermedio, everybody. Intermediate. Our sentence today in the intermediate. Do you have this skirt? Skirt? Do you have, now this is the una falda, right? A skirt. Do you have this skirt in white? Can I try it on? Now, I don't wear skirts. I don't do that. But I could say shirt. Do I have this? It's like how he said, hey, do you have this shirt in white? ¿Lo tienes en blanco? No, do you have this in white? So you go to a shop and you say, look, I love the shirt, but do you have it in blue? You see, what I do is I get many shirts of the same color. I used to do I did a TV show. You may have seen this on TV, on the Aprende Inglés TV years ago. I hosted a game show called The Verb Circus. And I had contestants, concursantes, and they would compete against each other. We would do a little class, and then they would compete with translations, with interrogative, with different exercises. We'd practice. But when I was preparing for the show, I went with the producers. They said, Kyle, we need to get you some clothes. And we decided that I would wear the same shirt every day. Well, not the same shirt, but the same model of shirt. So we went and bought, every day I wore a purple shirt. So we went to the store and we bought 5 of them. One for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I would wear a different shirt every day. I would take them home on the weekend, wash them, bring them back in on Monday, repeat. So imagine being at the shop and saying, do you have this shirt in purple? I like the color, but I like the shirt, but I need it in purple. Do you have it? Lo tienes en morado, right? Do you have it in purple? Do you have it in purple? Can I try it on? So to try on is probarlo for the size, right? Can I try it on? Lo puedo probar? ¿Puedo probarlo? Can I try it on? Do you have this shirt in white? Can I try it on? And then I get it and I say, look, it's too small. It's too small, Juanjo. It's too small, you see? I need a bigger one. No, that's not true, but I think it fits. I think the shirt fits me okay. Can I try it on? Lo puedo probar. So when you go to the probadores, you go to the changing rooms. So if you go to a clothing store in New York, you say, excuse me, are there any changing rooms? I'd like to try on this shirt. I always try on clothes before I buy them. I always try on shirts before I buy them. To try something on. Probar. Ropa. To try on. So do you have this shirt in white? Can I try it on? And then you put it on and say, it's too small. It's too small. Demasiado pequeño. Too small. Too small. Also, fitting room. Excuse me. Yeah, Dave Grammer's. A fitting room. Actually, yeah, that's the more correct term, isn't it? The fitting room. The changing room. Yeah, I guess a changing room is more like, or like a dressing room is like for musicians, let's say, or actors. When they're off stage, they're in a dressing room. Vestuario, right? That would be a changing room. But yeah, Dave, thank you, Dave. Correct. Fitting room. You go to the fitting room and you're like, you're trying on a tie, right? Now, Loli has a question. Loli says, try on es probarlo. And how do you say estrenar something? Well, estrenar, el estreno, if you talk about, this is an interesting word because if you talk about like a film, que estrena mañana, it debuts tomorrow, or it premieres tomorrow. It debuts. Dave says, yeah, estrenar is a hard one. That's true. Because it depends on the thing. With a movie, we say it premieres. The first day is el estreno is the premiere. But also the debut, like a person makes their debut performance, their first actuación, or their debut match. You know, if a football team signs a new player and they play their debut match, their first match. But with clothing or something, we don't say, estoy estrenando mi nueva camisa. We don't normally say, I'm debuting my new shirt. We're just saying, I'm wearing it for the first time. I think that's the most common way. Yeah, to say that. Belen says, hi, Kyle, I'm sorry, but the sentence of today's number 74 is, why aren't I on the list? I'm the best by far. Oh my gosh, am I practicing the wrong sentence? Maybe I am. Let's do this one. Why aren't I on the list? Carlos says, Belen, you're right. Oh my gosh. I apologize, folks. I'm reading the wrong sentence. Why aren't I on the list? So imagine I'm not on the... No estoy en la lista. ¿Por qué? Kyle, you're not on the list. Why aren't I on the list? Why aren't I? So it's a negative question. Imagine, he wasn't invited to the party. Why wasn't he invited to the party? He's not on the list. Why isn't he invited? Well, why isn't he on the list? He didn't come. Why didn't he come? He doesn't like it. Why doesn't he like it? I'm not on the list. Why aren't I on the list? In the direct question, am I on the list? In the negative question, why aren't I on the list? I'm the best. The answer, I'm the best by far. By far, con diferencia. By far, con diferencia. So, if I played tennis against Nadal, what would happen, Juanjo? If I played tennis against Nadal, who would win? Nadal. Because he's better than me by far, con diferencia. He's better than me by far. If I ran a race against Usain Bolt, he would beat me. Why? Because he's faster than me. And it's not even close. He's faster than me by far. By far, con diferencia. Thank you, Belen, for correcting the sentence there. That is right. Class 74, intermediate. Why aren't I on the list? I'm the best one by far. By far. Okay. Yoli Roop, everybody. It's Yoli Roop chiming in and says, hello from Greenville, South Carolina. Woo! Woo! Greenville, South Carolina. Cool. Thank you for connecting, Yoli. She says, the weather here is nice. So it's much earlier. It's in the west. So it must be in Greenville. It must be about, 4 p.m.? 3 p.m., 3:20. 3:20 p.m. in Greenville, maybe? Yoli? It says the weather? Ooh, the weather is nice. Very good. Okay, so that was our intermediate sentence. Chema says, Kyle, are you good at sports? Baseball or anyone or anything? Personal question. I like baseball a lot. I love baseball. Watching the Blue Jays, 3 wins in a row. They're doing great. But I do play sports, but not so much in Spain. I need to get into more sports. I need to do a bit more. I go to a gym, but that's about it here right now. Marcel Mann says, can we say, why am I not on the list? Or in the list? No, it would be on the list. En la lista, on the list. Why am I not? Why am I not on the list? Or why aren't I? Why aren't I on the list? Belen says, do you know what the weather's like in Nova Scotia today? I don't know. I haven't spoken to anyone in Nova Scotia today. So I don't know. But it's probably cooler than here. Yolanda says, do you do any skating? Yes, I do. I like to skate. Patinar sobre hielo. In Canada, I do it all. Whenever I go to Canada in the winter, I go skating. And I've skated in Spain a few times as well. Let's push on, everybody. Let's go ahead with today's advanced content.
Nivel avanzado.
Nivel avanzado, everybody. And unless I've made a mistake here, the sentence today is, they've been giving away lots of free stuff lately. They've been giving away, regalando. They've been giving away lots of free stuff lately, últimamente. They've been giving away lots of free stuff lately. Hopefully this is the sentence that you see. Están regalando. Últimamente están o han sido, but no, they have been. But I think in Spanish you'd probably say están. Últimamente están haciendo eso. They are. But in English we would use the present perfect. They have been. Giving away. Regalar. Regalar, to give away, like to gift. They've been giving away lots of free stuff lately. Lots of free stuff lately. Yesterday, they handed out cans of soup. Okay. Latas de sopa. Cans of soup. Okay. So we have to give away and to give out. To give out kind of implies distribution. To give out. Like you're standing at the La Salida de Metro. And they're standing there with menus from your Chinese restaurant, giving them out, distributing. Whereas give away is like regalar por no querer. O regalar algo de valor. Right? To give something that has value. Give away. Right? They've been giving away free stuff lately, giving away prizes. We often use the term a giveaway, which is like un sorteo or a draw, but to give away, to gift something or give something away. They're giving away prizes. They're giving away free courses. They're giving away books. Whereas they're giving out menus. It's almost like repartir. To give out is like quickly, with pieces of paper with information, for example. Ben says giveaway similar to hand in. Well, hand in is the opposite. Hand in is coming from the outside and going to a focal point, like hand in your papers. The teacher says, all right, everybody's finished writing their exams, hand them in. So hand in comes into a central point. Hand out goes from a central point out to various recipients. So if you think about this, it helps you understand. If you think of the opposite prepositions, it makes sense. And then corrects herself and says, sorry, to hand out. Yeah, exactly. Hand out, give out. It's the same. Give out, hand out, but obviously for a physical, a company could give out something but a person would be handing out. It would be giving out or handing out. But hand is physically using your hands, distributing by hand. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Yoli, who's writing in, from Greenville, South Carolina, says, can you explain the difference between not, no, and none? Ooh. Well, I'm not Spanish. Am I Spanish? No. No, I'm not. No is the opposite of yes. And not is a simple negation. I'm not Chinese. I'm not Spanish. No soy chino. I'm not Chinese. ¿Eres chino? Are you Chinese? No. The opposite of yes. No, I'm not. And none is ninguno. Who is Chinese? Me or Juanjo? None of us. Me, Juanjo, or Dave? None of us. Ninguno de los tres. None. Who is Chinese? Me or Juanjo? Neither. Ninguno cuando hay dos. Neither of us are Chinese. Who's Chinese? Me, Juanjo, or Dave? None of us. Ninguno cuando hay tres o más. Sorry, that's my 20-second answer to your question, Yoli. I could explain it more, but I only have 10 seconds left in the show, so thank you very much. Augustin says, hi to the salad guy behind you. Hey, it's the salad guy. It's Dave, everybody. There he is, and he'll be with you in a couple minutes with the salad right here on Vaughan Radio. I'm out of time for class number 74. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and joining the party today. We'll be back tomorrow with class 75, the Friday edition. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.